Hi, this is Anthony Fiore Dorato. I just had an interesting conversation with some youths. I'm 57, gonna be 58, so I call them youths. They were really interesting, cool kids, but they're the kind of kids that were like me. Nobody wants them. The misfits, the outfits, the kids that smoke cigarettes and pot. So pot's legal in Oregon now, and they were smoking pot. They were a legal age. Anyway, they're so disaffected and angry and cynical. I haven't seen such a hardcore cynicism in such young people probably since the 60s, and that was a long time ago. But I think this is almost bigger of a contentiousness within a lot of people, especially the young, the millennials. These are kids that live in the suburbs. They don't fit in. They don't. They just don't fit in. Nobody likes them. Maybe they're bullied. They're out of high school now. They're like, we were talking about what it was like now to be a kid. They're like 20, 22. Four of them. They were all in their early 20s. They couldn't sleep. So we got talking, and I really was making them laugh. I couldn't believe it. They loved Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd and all these other bands, and the Grateful Dead. So I was telling them some of my stories, and I realized, I realized how old I was. I I told them about before what it was like before ATMs, and you had to either borrow money from my grandmother or write a check to the grocery store, and he'd cash it for you before they closed. Otherwise, on Friday night, you were just out of luck and you had to bum money from your friends, which we didn't like that. We would share and all, but you're kind of a bum if you do that. Anyway, these poor kids, they're growing up in one of the worst environments globally that I think we have ever seen on this planet. The point of this is point one. Everybody is angry and irritated at everybody else. We're at each other's throats. The country's divided. And I'm not going to talk about politics because it's not politicians that are dividing us. It's us. It's us being led like sheeps to the slaughter. We fight each other. They stay in control. By they, I mean the unscrupulous crooks that we call politicians, and the chain down goes down. That's all I'm going to talk about, politics. But these kids were talking a lot about politics. A lot. They hate Donald Trump. Um, they told me exactly why. They're all vegetarians. So it's a different kind of kid, that's growing up in the suburbs. I remember in the 90s when my son was in high school, the goths. I graduated in 1977. We didn't have the goths. I don't know what we would have called them. They called us greaser boys, me, and we were from down the hill, literally. And then we had to get bussed up the hill to where we thought the rich people lived. They were doctors, lawyers, engineers, whatever. That was like the first part of my life. But anyway, I was telling them all these stories, and it was a little upsetting to hear how cynical they are. And I've noticed this in a lot of kids. And there was nothing I could do or say to cure their cynicism except make them laugh at it. And I think that's a good, I think that's a good place to start, to get them laughing about how we, the baby boomers, really set this whole generation up for absolute failure. And then you have a lot of these kids. I don't know if you ever read the book Hermann Hesse's Stiepenwolf, but if you haven't, you should. Hess wrote that he was the first of many Stiepenwolves to come, and that eventually, he predicted, the world would be running in packs of Stiepenwolves, and that is what's happened. The Stiepenwolves are not welcomed. We are the id, the boogeyman. But we help you to see the truth about yourself, mainly. And it's not us helping you, it's God. It's not the universe. The universe is a created thing. It's like the Tao. The Tao has always existed, but then what created the Tao was an even greater force that created the multidimensional, ultra incredible number of universes, multiverses, multidimensions. Anyway, I'm going to stop there. I talked a lot about metaphysics, some politics, the disenfranchisement of our youths from approximately age 10 to, I'm going to say, mid-20s. It's a big sector of our population. So we'll talk about this again. This is part 1. Thank you for listening, and this is a Fiore Dorato, Anthony, Golden Flower, saying God bless you and be kind to each other. Thank you.